It's not harvest day that's the happiest day. It's this day. Hi, welcome to God in the Greenhouse. I'm Nicola and I'm so happy you made it. Today's a very exciting day. With that frost freeze behind us and June right around the corner, and with these plants already hardened off and ready to go, today we get to put some tomato plants in the ground. So let's head out to the garden and get started. I'm too excited. Now I'm pretty sure every gardener will agree with me on this one. It's not harvest day that's the happiest day. It's this day. The day you get to put your babies into the ground and watch them start to flourish and grow. Today God has blessed us with, wow, all this awesome sunshine, a beautiful breeze. All right, I have all my places picked out where I want to put my tomatoes, and that is picked out for trellising reasons. I'm going to be putting the cherry tomatoes up against these bars you see here for the fence, and then my big boy tomatoes I'm going to string trellis, and I will be building all of that in a couple weeks when they're ready to be propped up. So I do have compost ready to go, because when I put these tomatoes in the ground, I'm going to use the dirt I dig out from the ground, mix it with my compost, and then I will be putting that back in the ground with the tomato plant, so it's already got all the nutrients and food it needs. And then of course right after we're done planting all these, we're gonna get them watered. So let's get these tomatoes in the ground and get this garden going. The first tomato, deep enough. That is good and deep enough there. Now we're going to take some of this dirt here and mix it with some of my compost I have here before we put the baby in the ground. So easy. Now we'll get her in the ground. See the roots there looking good. We're just going to break it up on the bottom a little bit. And then we're just going to plop her right in. And I don't put my tomatoes on the side or super deep. I don't try to do all these myths and tricks. I just try to be as simple as possible, so it's easier to remember that way. And I also still end up with a really good yield. I'm not trying to win a contest or anything. So there you have it. Got her in the ground. Now after I do get them all planted into the ground, that's when I do some of my doctoring to them. I will look them over. I'll pinch off any suckers that are growing, any low branches that don't need to be touching the ground, because you don't want branches touching the ground, because that's how you spread diseases and funguses and stuff. So you want to keep that stalk pretty clear, a couple inches off the ground. Are you a seasoned gardener? Do you know a trick or two about tomatoes that you would like to let us all know? Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. We all can learn from each other, and we all can grow from each other. Now at the beginning of the video I did mention about hardening off these plants, and that they are used to being outside for over a week now. And if you're a new beginner gardener, you might not know what all of that means. So I would like to invite you to check out some information I put in the description, so you can learn all about hardening off your plants for getting them ready to be out in the garden, in the sun and the elements. Now, in order to grow good, thriving tomato plants, you want to choose a sunny spot with well-draining soil. You do want to plant them a little bit on the deeper side, and of course, provide some support and always water consistently. Mulching also helps because it retains moisture and suppresses weeds. Regular fertilization, pruning suckers, And harvesting frequently can also improve yield and fruit quality. Did you know that you can add baking soda to the dirt before planting your tomato plant and the fruit will come out a little sweeter? Pretty cool, huh? And also planting tomatoes with peppers helps out a lot too, because the scent of the pepper can help deter certain pests. Now that we got them in the ground, let's get them watered. And then we'll head back in the greenhouse and wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and getting those tomatoes into the ground. That was so much fun. It's always one of my most favorite things to do. I do like to get my hands a little dirty. I love to smell the dirt. I just love the smell of the water. Everything about it is just awesome. So I will see you all in the next video. Either hit the playlist or the newest video, and I'll see you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.